Hi, welcome to a new video. This is my Arms TX200 Mk3 177. As I mentioned in the previous videos, I need to get back into my spring guns. I've neglected them for too many years. I also need to get back into 177s as well. I've got far too many 22s, need a few 177s as well. And this came up locally, my local RFD, Wilsey gun shop, at a reasonable price. I don't know how old it is. It could be reasonably old. The wood is in really nice condition. The metalwork is not bad. There's a few little blemishes on it. I think someone's sort of touched it with greasy fingers and not wiped it down afterwards. But you can see the wood is absolutely lovely. And on the barrel, it's pretty difficult to show. It's just a few tiny little marks where like a greasy fingerprint has started to sort of wear through the bluing, but nothing major. It's got a Wolf scope on it. It's a 4x12x50 AO. Seems to work alright. I think they're only a budget scope, sort of 60-70 quid I think these are. Don't think they're massively wonderful, but it seems to work and they're okay. Only criticism so far, the first stage of the trigger's got a lot of travel on it. They are adjustable in every way, shape or form. So when I get a bit more time, I will spend a bit of time tuning with it. I've tested the pull weight. It's 14 ounces, which is quite light. Power wise, it's running around 10.5, 11 foot-pound. It's not amazingly consistent at the moment, and when I had the stock off earlier on just to give it a bit of a clean up, I noticed the spring is absolutely leathered in grease, so, and you can smell a little bit of diesel in as well. So I think that's some of the problem at the moment. So what I'll probably do at a later date, I'm not doing it at the moment, I want to shoot as it is to start with. I'll probably fit a TBT tuning kit with a short stroke piston in it, because the Mark 1 and the Mark 2 were short stroke anyway. The Mark 3 was a longer stroke. And TBT do a lovely kit that converts it back to the short stroke, which will speed up the firing cycle, make it a lot nicer to shoot. And plus it's a good opportunity then to sort of change the breech seals, give it a general clean up, and just get it back to where it should be. But what I do a few shots over the chrono first. I've tried it against the Ace Tech chrono, and it's within 3 or 4 feet per second. I think the most I've had so far is 10 feet per second variation between the FX and the Ace Tech today. So I really don't know what was happening yesterday. It's really weird. I've tried it indoors, outdoors, it is working perfectly. So it's just obviously a weird anomaly yesterday. I'm using Air Arms Field 8.4 grain pellets in 452 head. They seem to work okay. I've not done any pellet testing with it yet. Apart from yesterday when I was had a problem with the chronograph, I tried a few different pellets, see if that's what the problem was. Cleaning the barrel, did get another half foot-pound out of it. It's made it a little bit more consistent, but it's still not as nice as I'd like it.
746, 10,
We'll just do 3 shots over the chrono, just give you an idea what it's doing. So the power is about where it needs to be. Most people reckon 10.5 to 11 is the sweet spot for one of these, so I'm happy with that. It's just it's not quite as amazingly consistent as I'd like it to be, but I think that probably is just a little bit of dieseling going on. So once I've had it apart and give it a good clean up, hopefully we'll be a bit better. So if we take that out of the way, we'll see if we can actually hit some targets with it. Obviously this is going to be an indication of my shooting, not the accuracy of the gun. I'm well out of practice of a Springer. I suppose I should have, for people who don't really know a lot about the TX200, it's actually got an anti-bear trap built in, so when you cock it, although you're supposed to hang on to the cocking lever, that actually locks into those grooves on the piston tube there when it's back here, so there isn't any way it's actually going to shoot. So it is nice and safe. That's just what that little thing does. When you want to decock it, you push that, and then you can pull the lever back up again. It's got an automatic safety built into it as well, which I'm not a big fan of on a PCP, but on a Springer, I suppose they are quite useful. So if I try and get you in a position where you can see the gun and see down the garden as well. I've not set the baby cam monitor up down there because it can't make its mind up whether it wants to rain or not today. Hopefully you'll be able to see some of the targets down there. So this is not an in-depth review, it's just a quick little taster of what's to come with the gun. when I fit the TBT tuning kit, I probably will do a video fitting that. They are very, very simple to fit. Most of my decent springers I've fitted into my Pro Sport. All my Varrocs I've fitted them to. Not a lot of money, but it totally transforms the gun. Right, so I've just got to remember with a Springer not to hang on to it too much and let it do what it wants to do. So we'll go for the know your limits first. Nice solid hit. Got to get used to 177, how fiddly the pellets are as well. I'm so used to a 2.2. Right, let's go for the second spinner along. That's a miss. As you can hear, our American friends are playing around out overhead. Mega busy at the local bases at the moment. The only criticism I will say of the Air Arms compared with the Varrocs is the loading port is only on one side, but the Varroc comes all the way across. So the Varrocs are a little bit easier to load, so I prefer a Varroc for hunting. You don't want to be faffing around trying to fiddle that pellet in there in the dark. That's the third spinner down. I doubt whether I'll get all of these with a Springer. The gun's capable of doing it, I'm probably not. I thought how nice TX200s are though. It's a long, long time since I've shot one. Four spinners. Obviously each spinner halves in size as it goes along, so they do get progressively much more difficult. That's the fifth one, only two to go. And obviously the smallest one's only 10mm, so it's twice the size of the pellet. Lovely smooth cocking action on this as well. There's this. You can hear the clicks as that anti-bear trap clicks in. Miss. So I do need to do so much more practice in my springers. There's nice little touches like the two little O-rings on the end there as well, so that doesn't hit the barrel when the lever comes back up. Air Arms do build a lot of quality into their guns. They're a hell of a lot of money to buy new, but you do get what you pay for. There we go. It's just the smallest one to go. This is the pressure shot. Well, actually hit it. Shocked and stunned. So there's a lovely bit of kit. I probably will leave that Wolf scope on there actually. It does seem to work quite well. I know they're not a particularly expensive scope, but if it does a job, it's not broke, why fix it? You see the bluing on Air Arms is fantastic. It's so deep. It's almost like a chrome, sort of black chrome, if for want of a better word. These are a beautiful bit of kit. And I'd long about whether I get another Varroc HW77 with a laminate stock, which I've always wanted. Do I get the HW97, which we've already had? Then I thought, you know what, I'll always end up taking them apart and tuning them. That's why I'm reluctant to take this apart yet. If I do take it apart, I might just actually give it a clean start with degrease. You'll just put a bit of proper grease where it should have grease. Because I think it's got grease where it shouldn't have grease at the moment. And just shoot it like that. I know it would be nice to short stroke it. And I need to get out of this habit of keep tuning everything I buy. I need to enjoy it first, get used to it. Then when I put the tuning kit in, I'm going to get the full benefit of it. I know with the Reximex lever, I probably jumped in a little bit too quick with that and tuned it. I should have enjoyed it first, rather than doing all the work to it. Then you don't get the benefit of what you've done, but that's just the way I am. But like the checkering, it's like fish scales on it. It's really, really nice. Another thing I always do with my springs as well, I end up brassifying them. Put brass screws in them, brass trigger guards. Something I'm trying to avoid doing as well. End up spending a lot of money I don't really need to spend at the moment. Need to just get back into shooting and enjoying myself and stop keep tuning stuff. But it is a lovely bit of kit. I'm very, very happy with it. So big thanks to Whittlesey Gun Shop for sorting this out for us. It's another lovely bit of kit from them. Just give you a bit of a closer look at that. See, it's such a lovely deep bluing on there. One of the few quality things still made in England. I love it. So, hopefully do some more videos of this at a later date. Thanks for watching.